Up from the edge of the port, past the Novotel, past the new Hotel of Marseille on the left. I don't know, seems to be, I've seen a few statues around, there seems to be some Roman influence here, but I'm not quite sure what the Palace de Pharaoh is all about. I know nothing of Marseille. And that's exactly the point of this. So that if you know nothing of Marseille, you just get a taste for where everything is. But Marseille, before we came, all we heard about it was it's a bit of a rough place, probably not the safest. Watch where you're going. First night we got that impression, definitely. Felt a little bit uneasy, but today completely different. That's the Palace de Pharaoh in there. Not quite sure what that is. It's obviously looks like a private. Don't know what it is. Hotel. No idea. Anyway, so we're walking down towards the beach. That's the whole idea of this. So Marseille is actually a beautiful place. Walked from my hotel to La Panière, which is, if you get to the proper little back street, it's absolutely gorgeous. Then went to the museum by mistake, which is gorgeous. Saw the church, but big church. Again, don't know anything about it, but it looked worth a look. Looked like it would be worth a visit. I'm assuming that was free to get in. The museum wasn't free, but you could get into the grounds and down to the sea and have some taking the lovely vistas, views of the marina for free. It's either the same train or that's train number 7 I've seen now. So we've seen a sign already that says La Plageaise. So there's at least one. And if you look on Google Maps down in this corner, there's at least one. From the marina, it's supposed to be about a 10-minute walk. And there are some American tourists following me. You can tell. The accent. Oh, I'm on a cycleway. So I've just gone past on the right hand side a place called Mini Store Marina. There's El Minis there. Yeah, I wasn't joking. They do. And this looks like a beach. So after finding the beach, I then put my finger over the camera so I couldn't see a thing. So what I've done is added some photos that were taken by other family members, just as stills, just to show you the beach. The beach was really, really nice. The water looked very inviting, but it was very small, a little bit on the dirty side, to be honest. Not a lot of room on the beach at all. The beach is split, so I've got a Google map there as well. You can see you're looking at the larger beach, but just round to the left, there's another beach section as well. I don't think you can swim round to it. You probably could, but you're probably better off walking around behind. But there is some beach in Marseille. Now, further down, another half a kilometre or so further away from that, there is another beach as well. So this is the smaller one of the town beaches. You could probably swim near the museum as well. Don't think it doesn't look like you're allowed to, because there was only one or two people in there, but you probably could sneak in there if you were really warm. But there we go. That's the end of the beach walk. Um, that's Marseille, right down to the beach. Overall, Marseille is gorgeous. I spoke to somebody at the airport when I was hiring the car and said, just tell me about Marseille. I've not heard great things about Marseille. I've heard it can be a little bit dangerous. Um, and the response was quite interesting. He said, there are some no-go areas. Even the locals will not go there. But if you stay in the tourist areas in the main part of the city, the old port, and the main shopping streets, he said it's absolutely fine. You're absolutely safe. But he said generally the locals don't like tourists, which you can understand because I'm sure it's inundated over the summer months. But Marseille generally is an easier place to navigate, certainly than some of the other very, very busy south coast towns. We found Saint-Tropez, although it's very gorgeous, the bay is full of stunning boats. You cannot drive around Saint-Tropez at all. It's a big car park. Our favourite place on the south coast was without doubt Cannes. Easier to drive in, got some really good rail links to Nice and Monaco and Antibes as well, just on the doorstep. And the sea is stunning there, really, really gorgeous to get in, and lots of kind of platforms to swim from as well. So that's our kind of go-to place. Marseille was just a final 2-day stopover, but the town itself is gorgeous. It's a place to visit. Certainly, you could spend a good day or two in Marseille and really enjoy yourself. There we go.